Today, I'm going to talk to you about how to stop making it harder on yourself. As a passionate cook and a creative and an entrepreneur, of course you're multi-passionate. You love cooking and eating and drinking and sharing it all with other people and talking about food. And so you want to cater and help people with their events and have a restaurant and teach cooking classes and do kitchen organization and meal prep and have a food truck and menu planning. And you try to do all this, and then you cannot figure out why you can't get consistent clients and have consistent money. Because you're thinking you'll literally do anything for anybody, so it should be easy to get clients, right? But believe it or not doing all the things is the easiest way to get consistent clients that you want and make consistent money that you need. Marketing to all the people is not the fastest way to get clients, I promise. Even if it sounds like this is counterintuitive. Doing all the things and all the services and marketing to everybody is not the best way to run your business if you want to get consistent clients quickly. If you want to spend your time cooking and getting paid to cook, that's not the way to do it. If you're doing this as a hobby and you just want to every once in a while do some baking, every once in a while maybe do a small dinner party or whatever, that's kind of called a jobby, right? It's a hobby that pays you a little bit and you're okay with that. That's fine. But again, if you want to have consistent clients and consistent money and make this more of an actual entrepreneurial business, then you need to do it differently. And at the very heart of the matter is the more services you have, the more you're going to need to market. Period. For every service you offer, you'll need to have your messaging, your features, your benefits, your target client, your pain points, your calls to action dialed into it. And that's just the beginning. Then you'll need to work all of that for every service into your marketing plan so you know exactly how, where, when you're doing, how you're going to promote all those services. God, doesn't this just sound horrible? Maybe you're thinking right now, but Chef, I just want to cook. I just want to have a few clients, right? The last thing you want to do is have to be a master of marketing and spending all your time doing that. I am telling you the best way to do that is less services, less marketing, better both. It is a huge mistake to think that because you're struggling to get clients that you should just add more services. The reason that you're having trouble getting clients is not because you don't have enough services. It's because, tough talk here, take this with love, you're just not good enough yet talking about your service to the right people to get them as clients. Period. Not everybody is going to be your client. Let's say you talk to 5 different people and maybe you'll get one client. If you know exactly what you offer and how to talk to them about that, then you're going to have a much higher chance of getting a paying client than if you just list off a dozen different services that you could do, hoping that one of those is going to appeal to them, right? You are the professional who provides the service. You are the one who needs to know what you do, why they need it, and how to clearly communicate that. You cannot be successful if you are putting that onus on the client to figure that shit out. The more friction you create, the more difficult it is for the client to understand what you do and really how it's going to help them. and specifically them, not the things that you think your service will help them doing, the harder it's going to be for them to make a decision and hire you. And the harder it's going to be for you to get clients. That's how it works. Now, I know I've kind of thrown out a lot of marketing terms and stuff here, and you might think that in my business after so long, I have some big complicated process for getting clients. I know all the right slick things to say, glossy materials to hand out, a video presentation, or some other crazy thing I do to get clients. Not at all. Nope. I have two ways I market that I have gotten very good at. I communicate very simply and clearly to potential clients. One of the best ways of doing this is to ask them questions and then specifically address what they want, what their needs are when I explain how my service works. And then I ask them, do they want to get started on whatever my next available day is? That's literally it. If you want to make more money and you're struggling in your personal chef business, try this. I'm not saying that you can never do the 500 other things that you're passionate about. I'm just saying that if you want to have consistent clients and consistent income, focus on one or two to dominate, to get your schedule full, whether that's 1 day a week or 5 days a week. And then do the other things you want to do as they come. Or after you've mastered the marketing to keep those first two services full, then you can start going to the farmer's market and promoting your grandma's recipe for zucchini bread that you're overflowing with every summer that you're super passionate about, but that's not going to make you the kind of money that you need to make. Or maybe every once in a while you like to do a fancy cake, or you would love to help someone you know with their meal planning, but you know that you can't charge the same for just doing someone's meal planning as you can doing either personal chef services, aka weekly meal prep, or catering small events, if that's what you'd rather do. So those other things can totally be a part of your business. But again, if you want to have consistent clients and consistent income, you need to get really good at getting clients. The easiest way to do that is to only have to focus on messaging for one or at most two different services. Once you have that, then you can bring in the other things. Because I'm telling you, the clients are out there and they're hungry for what you're cooking. So don't make it hard for them.